Most of you have sense enough not to try to run away. But I've read the history on Dolores. It's going to be hard for her to learn. She wouldn't get up and go to work with the other girls. She didn't even seem to hear us. She just stays there in bed telling the craziest lies.
Who is it?
Guerrero, reception wing.
Mind if I come?
I'm afraid this is a psychotic who should never have been sent to us. Well, if you wish. Dolores, your friends are up working. Don't you think you should be working too? Do you think it's fair for your friends to be doing your work and you in bed? Look at me, Dolores. Answer me.
Miss Levering, it's no good lecturing a girl in this state. You must win her confidence, get her to help herself.
Of course, with 180 girls to take care of, you've got all the time in the world.
I'll find time. It'll be better if there weren't too many of us.
May I remain?
If you'll sit quietly over there. Beautiful hair you've got, Dolores. Dolores, Miss Levering and I want to be your friends. We want to see if there's anything we can do to make you happier here.
I don't mind. Only I'm not staying here.
No?
The other girls have to stay. They've done something bad. But I leave today. My train is waiting.
You know, I bet you started running away when you were a little girl. Am I right? Remember the very first time you ran away? It was wonderful, wasn't it?
I was in the 2nd grade. Our neighbor gave me 25 cents to go buy some bread and milk at the store, but I...
Well, how did you spend it?
I got on the yellow streetcar. I rode all the way across town to the end of the line, all by myself. It was nice there. Pretty homes, with gardens. Then I came back again.
You know, I have a hunch that something else pretty important happened that day. Before the trolley ride.
I don't remember.
Was it a school day?
I wasn't doing too good in my schoolwork. The teacher sent home a note for Mother to come see her.
And?
My mother couldn't speak English. She didn't know what the teacher was talking about. The children, they laughed. They laughed at me. They laughed. I was so hurt I wouldn't talk to Mother. When she went back home, I wouldn't say goodbye to her. The teacher was mad too. She acted like Mother didn't understand on purpose.
It was very silly of the teacher. Very silly of the other children, too, to laugh. Last night, did anyone laugh at you?
I'm very different from my parents. People say we don't even look related.
I don't suppose you've ever been in Pennsylvania, have you? Well, my family came over from Poland. Oh, long before you were born. My father and his brothers got jobs in the coal mines near a little place with a funny name, Nanticoke.
No smoking.
Oh, thank you, Dolores. Of course. you know, to the day he died, my father never learned to speak English. In school, I wanted so much to be just like the other American kids. But I was ashamed to take them to the house because they would hear my father talking Polish. But after he died, I forgot all about the language. I only remembered how kind he'd been to me. How he'd come home so tired because he had worked double shifts making money to buy me an education. He was such a good man. I never needed to be ashamed of him. Now suppose you were living with people who really cared for you and wanted to make you happy. You wouldn't need to get on a train and run away, would you?
I guess not.
And you wouldn't need to run away in your mind either. You wouldn't need to make believe.
I think I would like to get up now.
She believes all the stories she tells. If she were punished for lying, she'd only escape farther into fantasy.
The aliens to Juvenile Hall wouldn't have sent her here if she hadn't been sane, Dr. Jason.
Of course she's sane, but she can't stand pressure. If a situation becomes intolerable, she's got to get out one way or another.
Yes, I see your point.
What would you recommend, Dr. Jason?
A light academic program until we can help her get confidence. And some occupational therapy that's pleasant and not too exacting.
All right, we'll take care of it, Dr. Jason. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Riggs.
This way. Now watch. Go ahead. Go on.
How long will Mary take to assemble the pieces? How does Helen interpret these pictures? My first 24 hours here were so filled with this kind of psychometric test that I was never able to leave the office. Miss Levering helped me, despite her own duties as assistant superintendent. She helped me most efficiently. And yet, you know, I get the feeling you don't approve of me or anything I'm doing.
What are you doing?
What do you think I should do?
Dr. Jason, before you came here, I was the one the girls came to if they had any problems.
And now have you usurped their confidence, taken your place?
That's not what I said. The girls knew they could talk to me and that I would do what I could to help them. But I never made them promises that couldn't be kept.
And I have?
Yes, Doctor, you have.
Don't worry.
going on here?
He said he'd help me get away, and then he wouldn't keep his part of the bargain, the dirty...
You think I'd be crazy enough to take a girl out of a place like this? She's a lying little...
Quiet, everyone. You'll get paid for your windshield. The school will take care of it. Now get out of here.
You heard him. Get out of here.
And you'll pay back the school by working double time in the laundry.
What?
For trying to get away, you'll serve your full sentence.
Mr. Rings, will you let me handle this, please?
Well, suppose we have Miss Levering sit in with us. She's familiar with all our procedure, Dr. Jason.
I'll try to be unobtrusive.
Come, Loretta.
Back to work. Back to work, everyone. Back to work. Back to work. Back. Why, you...
She was so pretty, so full of spirit. One couldn't help reacting to her. At least, I reacted. And so did Miss Levering. I got a sketchy history of her childhood. She was only 7 when her mother died of tuberculosis.
And when she was sick, I used to play dress-up in her clothes. And this once I broke the heel on her best gold shoes. So when Dad told me she was dead, I felt sort of glad.
Later on, did you ever feel guilty about being glad?
No, I just figured she wouldn't find out about the shoes and punish me.
I see. You get along pretty well with people.
Men like me. Women don't.
And your father was a man.
Oh, he spoiled me rotten.